Oh.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie. I cannot believe Taco Bell is getting away with this, bro. The Flamin' Hot Burrito, at least in my store, is actually selling half decently. I don't even want to try it. That's how much I don't trust it. Bro, people have been getting this shit with fire sauce. Dude, how is any of that, how is all that not enough for you? Haven't seen it. Haven't seen Scene 2.
Anybody that wants a free mask, you might as well go grab it.
I guess, I mean...
You're welcome.
Security chief to new arrivals. Could have used you sooner, but welcome just the same. I'm in the mansion. Command center. Injured, but intact.
It's the same thing with me. I like spicy food, but it doesn't love me.
You've got eyes.
I have like a love-hate relationship. Like sometimes I'll be okay, and then sometimes I'm gonna take a massive shit.
Hostile contact increasing in your AO. Check your ammo. Alpha, search the area. You've got 3 Janus science personnel missing. Their knowledge is critical to mission success. We take care of our own. Put your head cleaner! Max armor.
I am telling you, I don't tell people what to do, but if I were you, I would not buy that. Like I don't trust it. No, well, I guess it depends on what she likes, but like, at the same time, it is just a terrible idea. Because you have Flamin' Hot Rice, which has Flamin' Hot Fritos in it, and you have more Flamin' Hot Fritos, and you have Chipotle sauce. Like, what? Like,
have y'all seen the movie where the guy that came up with the hot chips became a millionaire?
Oh, the Flamin' Hot. It's called like the Flamin' Hot Liar or something.
Yeah.
Well, regardless of whether or not
the chip company was trying to come up with like the hottest chip, and they couldn't do it because every time they tried, it wasn't hot.
Yeah, and then the janitor had an idea.
Then the janitor who worked there, he knew exactly what they were failing to do. And ever since his idea came to life, he ended up becoming the millionaire.
Yeah. For real.
It's kind of crazy how low-level people who don't mount the shit are usually the ones who end up becoming the millionaires. And a lot of times when it comes to these companies don't listen to those type of people. But this company actually gave him a chance to hear him out. Well, it made him rich. It's still making him rich. I can't remember who he worked for. I don't know if it was Frito-Lay or if it was
I think it was
Doritos.
Frito-Lay. Yeah, it might have been. I don't know, actually.
All I know is that it was a chip company.
Watch your six. There's gotta be more bullets out there.
It was because I think it was first like Flaming Hot Cheetos. The thing is like I don't.
Yeah, he's
know
the one that
anybody
came up with
done
Flamin'
it.
Hot Cheetos. He's the one that created it.
Yeah. But here's my problem with this, with the Flaming Hot burrito. I don't understand who even asked for it. So many people want like the shredded beef stuff or something like that. And yeah, we literally, it's been over 2 years. All you have to do is mass produce it. So
I mean, you could say the same for your McRib at McDonald's.
that's different because the thing about the McRib is even though they said like a couple years ago, oh, it's the last time ever. I mean, it's not the last.
It's
time
usually
ever.
not. They usually do bring it back.
The store near me always gets it in the fall. We're probably gonna get it very, very soon, within like the next like couple of, you know. But that's different. Wait, you had how many points? Oh, get on my level.
The most
Serious?
I had was 60,000.
That's peasant numbers. I had over 30. I had over
Yeah,
30.
when I
Bro,
was at
say
work,
so.
when I was at work, I ordered McDonald's all the time.
Fair point.
I didn't really like the food that we had, so I always ordered food for myself and some of my coworkers.
I mean, like, my thing is now if I'm getting it, it's just because of Monopoly, because I just want to play it for fun.
Oh, I don't
know
give a shit about that. To me, that's a scam.
That shit was so peak. I was actually so peak.
That
I don't
honestly,
care what anyone says.
that Monopoly crap, to me, I feel like that's a scam.
I mean,
I don't trust it. It's a fucking scam.
I understand, you know, just me personally, I'm just doing it because I, want to. I know it's probably just a... Exactly.
I mean, you do win. You do win.
Because let me see, because I think I'm actually close to winning something. You know what's the one... Bro, they need to fix this, bro. If you guys have gotten a large drink, you know what I'm talking about. Am I the only one who once I let my drink sit because I put it in the fridge because I was preparing for class. And then when I went to class, I could not get the stick off.
You know why?
Well, because I let it sit.
Because the stuff that makes it stick, if you put it in cold air, that's the reason why. It's because the chemical and the coldness, they don't go well together.
And honestly speaking, that's honestly my fault, but like at the same time, it still sucks. I mean, bro, it's the Coke or the lemonade. The lemonade is god tier. I don't care what anyone says. It is probably the best fast food lemonade, except for Indians. No, and you know what? This is the thing. It's good lemonade. It literally checks the box of lemonade. Because I'll tell you I'll tell you what. Literally, you know what the ingredients are in the lemonade? Just, you guys can take a guess. I'll tell you how close you guys are. Nope. Water, cane sugar, lemon juice from concentrate, lemon pulp, natural flavors. That's it. You know what the natural flavor?
Yeah, I don't
It's
think
probably from,
anything
like,
from McDonald's is natural.
with natural flavors, it's probably just from like squeezing the lemon and like getting the lemon juice. That's thiamine mononitrate. Yeah, I think it's considered. I think it's considered an air quote form of like vitamin D3 or something. Yeah, that's a bunch of shit.
You do know that McDonald's chicken nuggets are not 100% real chicken meat. It's chicken meat paste.
I think
But
that's
a
been
lot of
debunked
people don't
already,
know
but,
that because when they eat it, they're like, oh, this is so good. But little do they know they're actually eating chicken meat paste.
so you know what I think it is? Because I think I saw a video on this once. It's actually all just blended and grinded down.
But
So,
a lot of it doesn't have natural
is, like, either
flavors
way,
in
I
it.
still enjoy it. So I mean, I don't really care. I mean, and I don't even eat it that much. Well, I mean, my mom's not even here right now. But I mean, usually I'll mostly just eat from home. I mean,
Let me tell you this. If you've ever seen the movie Cooties, and yes, it is real. It is real. It is a real movie. And it involves chicken nuggets. When you watch it, you'll never eat chicken nuggets again.
oh man, this is not going somewhere good.
I think I'm familiar with it, but I still enjoy a good chicken nugget.
It's called Cooties. No, Cooties. Like the little thing that boys thought that little girls had when they were younger.
Yeah, I know what cooties are.
Cooties, yes, Cooties. Cooties.
Yeah, I see it. It says sick. Yo, you know what's hilarious?
So it starts off with a movie of this chicken nugget company, where they slaughter chickens and they make chicken nuggets out of it. Well, one of those chickens ends up getting sick, and they slaughter him, and they end up getting a chicken nugget produced that had a bacterial infection. And a little girl had actually ate that chicken nugget with little green gooey shit oozing out of it as she's biting into it. That she became a flesh-eating little kid creature. And what happened is when the kids started attacking one another, they all turned, and I think one of the kids, they actually opened up his head to see what his brain looked like. And his brain was all black, so it turns out that it was an infection that affects the neurological center of their brain. Well, they're not dead. A zombie is a dead person. These are not dead. So it's not like they died and then just came back. But yeah, if you've ever watched it, you'll probably never eat chicken nuggets again.
Extraction bird in your AO. Limited time out.
And the thing is that the town that this movie was set in was not the only town that was affected. It was affected all over the U.S. So meaning that this company is gonna get hammered with fucking lawsuits, assuming there is a world still left. But yeah, they had been shipping off infected animals with the infection in the chicken nugget when they were producing them. So that's resulted in a variety of different school systems. Because this school system, they actually get the chicken nuggets from the company that they sent it to. Which resulted in the little girl. And it was a little girl with pigtails. Why is it always a little girl with pigtails that ends up being the crazy lunatic? I've seen, I mean, when I watched the movie, it is pretty gruesome, so you're gonna see, like, people's throats be ripped out, and you're gonna see people's ears being bit off. Like I said, it's like, I don't know exactly. Well, I think there is a way we could actually make that work. Discord. So one of us would actually have to go in a voice chat, screen record on their computer, and then we just all watch that person watch it with them. Although I don't really do movie night with people that much. I have a friend who actually does this. She does this when she watches anime. So they'll take turns. She has a friend that watches anime, and they'll take turns doing that. Yeah. So I've got some movie apps on my computer. I would do it a more risky way, but I don't want to risk my computer. But on the other hand, I do it on my iPad more because my iPad is a bit more secure. I also have a private relay system on my my tablet, so meaning that my IP is matched on the iPad, only just the iPad. So meaning, let's say someone decides to put me offline while I'm on my iPad, they won't be able to. A lot of times what you can do, with Apple technology, I don't know if Android has this, but a lot of times you can actually, it's a bit complicated to explain. You're able, yes.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But the only way that's gonna work is if I believe the person is a contact in the iPad itself, meaning like an actual contact, not like a Discord contact or anything, like an actual phone contact.
That's not entirely true.
Well, you have options. You have options to actually not have your number show up when you're contacting someone you don't know in real life. So I have multiple emails that's associated with my Apple account, just for a variety of different protections. I have my phone number, which allows me to access it via two-step verification. And then, of course, I have my home phone number, which also is another reason for two-step verification. I also have a private relay, meaning that nobody will be able to access my data whatsoever. Or track me.
When it comes to urgent care,
But the problem is that you don't normally get the private relay for free. You do have to pay for it. You get it with Cloud Plus, so I usually do about 50 gigabytes a month, which I think is enough for me, because I share it with my mom.
Suspending Expo for now, Alpha. You're on your own.
The only thing that I hate is that when you delete it off of one device, it gets deleted off of the others, and I don't like that. Yeah, so you have to be extra careful. So like, let's say you want one photo on one device, but you don't want it on the other. Well, you really can't do that, because regardless of where you delete it, it's going to delete everywhere else. I really hope in the future that Apple allows you to take out your hard drives for your phones and tablets. That way, because see, in order to get the most maximum amount of space, you have to bark up a whole lot of money to get the best device. And a lot of newer devices, you know, when I had my iPhone 14, no, iPhone 4S, back then, you know how big it was? 16 gigabytes.
Oh yeah, that's tiny. Well,
that's tiny. That's tiny. So everything that I have on my iPad right now, I wouldn't be able to fit all that on there.
I didn't even know they made an iCloud plan with 50 gigs.
They go as far as, I think, they go as far as 2 terabytes. But if you get 2 terabytes, that's more like a family plan.
No, there's 50 gigs, 200 gigs, 2 terabytes, 6 terabytes, and 12.
$0.99. I mean, if it's just you, or like one other family member, because see, my mom has her own account, which I have access to in case something goes wrong. But her iCloud plan is connected to mine, so meaning that all of her data associated to her account is stored on my iCloud account data. So meaning that she... Yes. Yeah, so, I have it set to where she can use... now here's the thing. She cannot get access to my data on her device. I made sure of that. She can only access her own data. No, you don't share each other's data. All it is that her data is stored on the iCloud Plus account. So meaning that regardless, I would not be able to access her data. I mean, it's not like she has much to access to anyway. Yeah. Oh, I don't do app sharing.
Now that's what I call a body count. Just like seeing your mom. Only cowards roll with gangs.
Yeah, a lot of times when you're doing a variety of different things, it can result into a whole nother new problem. You can also share your location with people with this family share thing, and I personally don't do that. See right there, I understand that they wanna, like, you wanna keep in touch with people, but that's a problem. That's a major no-no. Or like, so that way, let's say, someone has been gone for too long and you don't know where they are. And then, yeah, so then you want to make sure that they're in their best state of mind. Which leads me to another point. I haven't done it yet, but I have decided on what my next job venture is going to be.
Okay. I'm sure. So what is it?
I've decided to possibly go to medical school and become a paramedic.
Oh.
Exfil for a free task.
I mean, I would vouch for that.
After the experience I went through with my dad recently, I want to do just that.
What can I say? I'm a crowd
It's
pleaser.
a very dangerous job. I don't know of anybody that was a paramedic. The only person that I know that has medical experience is Fern.
Good point.
But he does have like medical license and he's able to do CPR and other stuff.
You can get certified for CPR, like,
Yeah, CPR is part of the training.
I mean,
If you become any type of medical professional, whether it be a desk job, you have to know CPR because time is of the essence.
Yeah. I mean, I got certified in CPR, and that was just in criminal justice class.
Y'all look ugly, even from up here.
Can you help me sell, please? No. Sorry.
Wait, what? Wait, there's an extra small
Oh,
Coke
Phantom
at
Wedgie.
McDonald's?
Hmm? What about a Phantom Wedgie?
The sale mission we got.
I never felt that great.
Who messaged me that need help? Oh, that person.
How do you feel about exploding?
There's actually areas in my location where I don't have to go to college. I can go straight to the place of where they work and do my training there. Yeah. See, we see in my area, if you want to go to like become an officer of the law or anything like that, normally you have to go to law school. But with all these different programs, you don't have to do that. You can go straight to the actual police station and physically get your degree there. But you'll be like limited to what you can really do, and you can start taking assessments and all this other stuff, and they'll go boost you through the training of becoming a law enforcement officer. Personally, I think that most police stations need to start doing this, so that way, because see, a lot of times the government, when you do this training, the government actually pays for your training. So it's all paid for. It's all paid for by the government. You don't have to worry about, being in student debt or owing somebody money or anything like that.
Wait, is it coming black? This is nothing. I fast roped out of choppers and down cliffs. Any takers?
Like, if there's a time where they say, oh, you need a degree or anything like that, then yeah, you probably will have to go to school first and then pass that. That you'll probably have to spend about 4 or 5 years doing that. But hell, by the time you do that time, it's probably too late because you're at the age where you're too old to do it. I do know when I watched the TV show, The Rookie, where Chris, wait, what's his name? Nolan. Anyway, he was like the oldest rookie in the entire TV show called The Rookie. He was 40 years old as a rookie, or 40 or 50, something like that. And a lot of them thought that he was going to wash out. And yes, that's the term that they use, wash out. I'm assuming most of you know what the meaning wash out means. For those who don't know what it means that it's another term for saying, get the fuck out, you're done.
Hello.
Yeah, that's pretty much what that means. That means that you're just not fit for the job and you're incapable of doing the duty.
Please.
Chuck your gas in here.
Roger that. Bird headed your way.
LD is hot. LD is hot. Sit down there.
It can be very overwhelming, especially when you're trying to care for a patient and they die on you, and you're so stressed out because you feel like you could have done more to save them. I've seen this plenty of times in these emergency TV shows. Now, I get these are TV shows. These are not based on realistic events, but they are about as close as you're going to get. Like, in the real world is a whole lot different compared to a TV show.
Bro, I'm literally getting asked if I want to move up and open tomorrow, and I gotta wait till 6:30.
Sounds fun.
Know. I don't know, man. I don't know what I gotta do. 'Cause I don't want to open, but like... Well, I think the guy that was supposed to open, I guess maybe he called off, I'm assuming. That's why they're asking me to move up, but... I don't know. I haven't said anything yet, but...
Here's the thing. If you're unable to do it, and they can't find somebody, that is not your responsibility to find someone for them. That is their job.
I know.
They cannot get rid of you because you say you can't do it. Even though, like, if they ask you and you can't do it either, then they just need to take it as it is. It's their job to find somebody, not yours. So, regardless, don't let it stress you out because it is not your job to solve their problems.
No, I know, but my brother already said he would take me at 10 tomorrow, so if I tell him that I'm moving up and I gotta go to work at 8, then I gotta have my dad take me. And my brother's gonna get mad.
Well, do you want to go? That's a real question. Do you want to go?
Honestly, bro, I don't fucking know. I don't think I want to, bro. Dude, I'm literally getting asked to read my DMs, bro. What do you mean conflicts? I have full break all this week. I got nothing to lose.
Well, then, never mind then. I just retract everything I just said.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong, though, but I mean...
Well, the part to the fact that their problems is not yours, yes, that is true.
Well, I mean, pretty much everything you said is true. Well, either way, I don't have classes on Monday. Like, I don't want to not say anything either, but like... Because my boss texted me a couple hours ago too, bro. And it's like...
Sounds like to me they need to come up with better ways of communication because this is the most ridiculous amount of communication I have ever seen.
I mean, I guess they just really want me to help open. But like, for one, I suck at opening. Like, I'm not a good opener. And also...
What do you mean, like, open? Like, open the store for business?
Yeah.
If you can't do it, you can't do it. They can't hold that against you.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if... I feel like I shouldn't go. And honestly, I'm not even...
Turn it down.
Yeah, and you know what I found out? Apparently being too slow at your job is against company policy.
Well, that's bullshit because That's how I lost my job. I was too slow.
You were there for
I
like
did-
a month. I've been there for 2
Not
years.
starting
and
up a
either
new
way,
session if you're in GTA.
Because you know what the argument is? The argument that they're making is that certain things need to be done in a certain time frame, and if you don't
Okay,
do it,
let
then
me ask you
everything
this.
else gets held back.
When when you took on the job, does it stay in the policy, like word for word? Does it say in the policy that they claim is there? Did you actually see it for yourself?
Like when I first like started
Applied?
working,
Yes. Did you actually see the policy of the company that you work for? Did you actually see them say that if you're too slow, we have to let you go?
I'm not gonna lie, I do not remember that. Like I could read the
Well-
whole employee conduct and probably find it, but
I would recommend that they. I don't know. The situation sounds very complicated.
We'll find the old man in the diner.
it's not. They just
Because-
really want me to open.
You heard Mr. Sunshine. Find Kraft before he gets chewed on.
I think I would get off at 3. I think I would get off at like 3 p.m. But 9 a.m. Well,
Yeah,
but
that's
an
not
opening
too bad.
shift. This is the thing, Melons. An opening shift requires you to come in at 8. So you have 1 hour to get the entire store ready.
What exactly do you need to do to get it ready? What, open
Okay,
the
this is
door
what
and
we gotta
unlock it?
do. Well, we have to get both of the lines like stocked up, the hot line, the cold line, on both sides. Okay, we have to fry chips, fried Swiss, do sauce bottles.
Okay, let me stop you
Um,
right there. You can't do that in an hour. That's not possible.
Well, okay, not by yourself, obviously. Usually you have 2 people. You have 2 people in the open. You have a manager and you have somebody else that opens. But the thing that I'm getting at is that I'm just not the kind of guy that likes to open. I'm just not good.
So
at it.
they just want you to open.
I guess not. I mean, I don't know. No one says anything. Like, sometimes my coworkers are just weird. Fuck no, bro.
Beasts follow everywhere in your wake, even after all these years. Bullshit. And I thought I kept bad company.
Sat there and looked pretty. Well, at least you were doing something productive.
Bonus points.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I
might
can help.
just flat
I
out
can
say
help
I
you
can't.
there
I'm
because
sorry.
I used to do that.
Tear them to pieces.
I have a whole list of every single PLU number for every single type of soda product.
You didn't even have that.
And well, no. Every store that has produce, they all use the same numbers. When it comes to produce, they all use the same numbers. Now, if it's a barcode, it's different. A PLU is basically a 4-digit number. So, like an example, let me think. 47.99. That is hothouse tomatoes. I believe. I think. I don't remember. Anyway, yeah. So, Walmart, Kroger,
You do know the main
local
entrance is
stores,
locked up tight.
they all use the same PLU numbers. Now, the difference between a PLU and a barcode number is barcode numbers are longer, and those numbers actually matter. Whereas when you have 5 different brands, So you might have 15 different brands of that specific tomato, but that's not going to change because the number is always not the actual brand of said product. So if you had, hothouse tomatoes from Mexico or Florida or California or wherever the fuck they're being grown from, the PLU number will always remain the same. Right, the barcodes will always. It depends. You might have same products, but with different brands. So, like an example would be, let's say you bought Chips Ahoy, and then there was another type of Chips Ahoy cookie, but not called Chips Ahoy. They would both have different barcodes. So, because when I became the produce manager of where I worked, I had to keep track of every single one of those PLU numbers, and believe me, it was not easy. Now, a lot of times when you work at like Walmart or Kroger or anything like that, most times you don't normally have to worry about that kind of thing. That's usually someone who is actually in charge of the entire department that does that thing. But it all depends.
What the fuck?
A lot of times people that work in the produce are usually ones that usually just stock it. So an example would be you just go through every single area of produce, you check to see if there's anything bad. If it's bad, you pull it off. I mean, you can't sell it because no one's going to buy it. And as for what they do with it, I don't know. I don't know what they do with it at Walmart or Kroger. Me personally, when I worked there, we actually put it in a tub, and we gave it to a lady to feed to animals because the animals doesn't give a shit. They have immune systems that are able to digest the mold and infection and stuff. It's not going to kill them. Might make them sick, but it might not kill them. But yeah, you always have to keep an eye out on the produce. You have to have a very good sharp eye. And after a while, it became very, very overwhelming for me because I was doing multiple things at once, and a lot of times I didn't get everything done. And by the time I had done, after I'd done put 6 hours into it, because I was doing it by myself. I didn't have nobody. I did everything. I kept track of all the money I was making. I kept track of all the different orders. I kept track of all the different PLU numbers. I checked all the produce that I was cleaning and retraying. I also had to clean up my station. Yeah, I did all that myself. I didn't have no help. Until one day I finally did. I did get help. And then that's when things got even more complicated because they had their way of doing it, because the way they did it is different than what their dad taught me, because their dad is the reason why I had that job. And they weren't doing everything that their dad taught me. They were doing it their own way. And they claimed, oh, well, I was around when my daddy did it. I said, well, you don't know everything that he did, but he taught me these things. You're saying that the things that he taught me is incorrect? You do it the way you want to do it, and then when you're not here, I do it the way I was taught. So, but a lot of times we had a deli, so a lot of the produce that was still edible but not moldy, to the point where you couldn't eat it, a lot of times we would use that to save money. Basically, think about it, right? Let's say you can see a 50-pound box of broccoli crowns was roughly about $30 just for the box. That's actually not bad. But when we waited, we made more than 30 bucks. So we not only did we make enough to pay for the box itself, but we also made extra to pay for other stuff.
Send a decoy.
So when we were pricing it, we were doing I think around between $3 to $4 a pound, and roughly they only weighed about like I think about 2 or 3 pounds. So it would be roughly about $5-6 for the whole pack, and you'd get two. You get not just one broccoli crown. You get two. You get two broccoli, big large broccoli crowns. And a lot of people, they felt that was enough. But when I did the pricing, I went by the suggested retail price, and then I go based on the percentage of how high I can go up. So, example, let's say that the suggested retail price was $3.49 a pound. I can go no more than 30% up of that suggested retail price. So what is 30% of $3.49? Anybody know?
30% $3.49. Let's see here.
30% would be roughly about $3.80 some cents.
Doing the math. I was doing the math right then. Like
I know. So yes, it would. So I would be able to go no higher than $4, pretty much, if you rounded it up a pound. Yeah. If I had gone any higher, nobody would have bought it. So this is how I look at it. I go based on the retail price, and then I calculate the 30%. But I also make sure that I make enough to not only pay for the product itself, but also enough to make extra for the store to pay for utility bills, such as electric, gas, anything like that. Because my boss also had to pay bills, so we had to also make money for that. But I also had to put into account the labor. So I put a small percentage of that labor into that 30%. So that 30% is included with the labor, the utility payments, stuff like that. Everything comes at a cost, including the labor. Because I'm physically actually using a tray, that costs money. Then the paper to wrap it, that also costs money. Okay? You put that, all the labor, then you get your final price. Therefore, we put around $3.70, something around there, a pound. So if it weighed about, 2 pounds, it would be roughly about $7 per pack. Let me ask you something. Would you pay $7 for big heads of broccoli crowns?
The bushy part.
It's basically a full head bush. So it's basically the whole bush. When you grow it, it's the whole bush.
Like the part that's a bunch of like little warp things.
When you the difference between a floret and a crown is the word. Floret is another term for flower. And how small are flowers? Okay, now compare that to a broccoli floret. Now think of that and put those two items together. You'll notice that a floret is a small broccoli flower. Whereas a crown is big, it goes on your head. You see the analogy there? So think of it as like a bigger flower. And the size of a crown. Now you get it. Basically, it's just one big ass flower. And Pretty much. So a lot of times when the things would be very long, so I'd have to cut off parts of the skin in order for it to fit on the tray. But generally, yes, people did buy them. People were okay. I've never had any complaints that they were too high. I always tried to make it fair for not only for the store, but also for the customers as well, because I want them to feel that we have somewhat the best deal. I mean, we're not gonna have the best deals compared to Kroger or Kroger or Walmart. But I tried my best to make sure it's as close as I can get it. So,
yeah, they have distribution.
Because the thing is that due to the store was a local and family-oriented company, I had to compete with Walmart, and please think, it is not easy to compete with Walmart. But a lot of times, Walmart was roughly about like 20-30% cheaper than me, so it was not that terrible. And I had decent customers. I mean, there were people, there was one time so there was a Mexican girl, or Mexican or something like that, I can't remember. She had a little kid with her. And she had bought 2 bundles of bananas. She was telling one of the cashiers that was ringing out the produce. And I was up there because I was in charge. And, she's like, discount. I said, no, I can't do that. I said, I don't authorize that. She was like, oh, I don't want this. And I'm like, she's like, I don't have enough. I said, here, take it. Take it. I can afford to lose it. I told her to take it home. I was okay with losing that money. So I went and told my boss about it. He was okay with it. He told me I did the right thing. One thing I have a problem with is that I never allow a family to go without being able to feed the family. If there comes a time where you can't pay for something, and I'm there, I'll take care of it. And I did. But don't use my kindness against me, because a lot of times that kindness will fade away. There are loads of people who used to abuse my boss's kindness against them, and that's what really made me mad. There was well, at the time I didn't know who it was, and we would always get these fresh strawberries, and I was cleaning strawberries out because a lot of them were moldy, and I had some that I couldn't sell because they were so little. So there was little kids outside with their mom, and I said, here you guys go. You guys can have these. I said, I can't sell them, so I just give them away. And boy, did they love them. So, yeah, the guy that taught me, he would have done the exact same thing. He was like that too. I can't stand seeing a family member with their own kid not being able to pay for stuff. That's why when I saw that, I said, here, just take it. I said, it's just a little bit of money, I'll make it back. And I did make it back. I made it back. I come up with a solution to make up for that money that I lost, and I made it back.
I've got that the running in GTA is either hold or constantly tap, rather than toggle like it is in Pokemon Legends ZA.
But what's crazy is that I encountered another story. Well, it's not really a story. I encountered another situation. And this is where a bad deed occurred. Not one that I did, but one that I saw. At least that's what I thought I saw. So, in the produce case, I was working on it, right? And I had saw a lady looking at bananas. Yes, so it's about bananas again. And when I looked at her, she's picking it up, and then I supposedly see her stick it in her pocket. I thought about confronting her, but I said no, I think I'll just keep my mouth shut. And keep in mind, we did not have any cameras rolling at the time to see it. We didn't have no cameras. So, it would have been almost impossible to prove. So, I went and told the cashier up front about it. And she said that there's really not much you can do, just leave it alone. I mean, yeah, I mean, it was just one banana. That's probably why I should have just let it go, but if it was like a whole bundle... Who the hell's chasing me? Who's driving this Cerberus around? Oh no. I know what that is. That's the Halloween Cerberus. Guys, I'm being chased by a Cerberus.
I got my eyes on the prize, all right.
I thought that thing only spawns at night.
Apparently not. Yeah, and it's chasing me. Yeah, I ain't scared of it.
He's in a exotic exports vehicle. The only explosives he has are sticky bombs, grenades, pipe bombs, other stuff.
Oh shit! The car. Hey, hey, hey! Hey, you piece of shit! Hey! You better run, buddy.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're making such a big deal out of it.
Alright, I'm back. I told them I can't open them more.
How'd they take it?
Oh, I just said it, so I'm gonna have to wait and see. There's not even typing indicators. So.
Oh, you're what? How did this guy find me again?
Oh, I thought you said, oh,
What,
what?
the NPC servers? It just knows where you are.
Yeah, I got away and the son of a bitch just showed. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Like, I'm pretty sure that's how the NPC AI works in this. Like, they just know where you are.
Damn, he is on my ass like glue. That's the problem. You can't.
You can when they start chasing you.
I think I lost them.
Like, it's before they start chasing you that they're invincible.
Never mind.
Someone, is that Lori Dragonmon that destroyed their own product, or, what? Or was it EX Caliber?
Oh, I ranked up.
Now we're fucking talking. Who's up first?
Does anyone know Demigod?
What?
No, but he must be a demigod.
Demigod 245867.
Why?
They just added me. I was just wondering if anyone had them added.
Nope, I don't add nobody.
Light Molotov.
Yay! I escaped Cerberus! Go to hell, you son of a bitch! Go back to whatever hole you fucking crawled out of. Oh shit, I just realized something. You'll see. Well, if he's a demigod, I wonder who his father was. Well, how would Maui be his father? Because the Maui's a demigod as well. A demigod can't make another demigod. That's not how that works. Yeah, I didn't do nothing.
What do you mean I can't smash Hella?
Whoa.
No, Hella.
What are you trying to smash?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, that one.
And I don't know why you reacted that way, Blinded, because that is not what I meant by that.
I don't even know what y'all were talking about, I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at a reel.
Someone said something about making demigods.
Oh, that was me. Yeah, so demigods can't create other demigods. The only time you become a demigod is either if your mother or father is a god.
They're saying Jesus Christ is a demigod.
Okay, no, that's not what I meant. What I'm saying is that, okay, if you've ever seen the movie, Percy Jackson movie,
Yes, I've seen it, it's crazy.
he is a demigod, and the reason for that is because his mother was a human.
There's a human who fucks
But his
beside
father is a god.
Yeah.
Meaning that's literally how it works. When you become a demigod, one of your parents is a human, the other one is a god. Therefore, they create what they... Guess you could say that, yes. But here's the thing. Ego wasn't really a god. He was a cosmic entity. But you could call him a space god if that's how you want to word it.
I'm sorry, you mean Ego, the living planet?
Yes, he is a cosmic god. He is literally a planet.
I'm sorry, who is calling Star-Lord a demigod?
I didn't call him that.
Who is? Like,
okay.
You were implying someone did.
I don't think it really matters.
Okay.
But, going back to the whole thing. Do what? What were we gonna say, Brendan? Well, it could be either one. Your mother could also be a god too, because in the movie, Alexandria Daddario, who ends up being Athena's daughter, she is the daughter of Athena, the goddess of war. So, and yes, she is a demigoddess. So so there are a variety of different goddesses out there. There's Athena, there's Hera. Well, Zeus is a man, not a woman. Yeah, Persephone, which is the husband of, or husband, the wife of Hades. If I were to choose my mother as a goddess, I'd have to choose Athena as well. I'm a huge,
Oh, cool.
I'm a huge fan of Athena, just because of the fact that I feel like she has the capabilities of trying to keep everything at pace. Yes, the term that she is a goddess of war, but she tries to avoid those things at all costs. But Ares, for the other hand, he's the god of war. He lives for rage. Well, Kratos is actually he's based on Prometheus. So the character Kratos from God of War, he is based on the character of Prometheus, I believe.
That's crazy. Wait, what the fuck? Bro, it's been 10 minutes since I said I can't open and nobody has even read the message.
Who cares? Not your problem.
No, I'm kind of surprised it's been 10 minutes and no one has at least seen it. Because, like, anybody can see it. I got asked in, like, our complete group chat. But...
Well, look at it this way. If they get mad at you because you didn't come in after you'd already told them you can't, they can't do nothing. They can't do nothing. You already told them you can't. That's their fault for not reading it.
I mean, they will read it. It's just that, bro, I need my beauty sleep. Because, like, bro, because I have fall break all this week. And then after that, I have my second 8 weeks of college, which is one online class and one Friday morning class. That is it, bro. I'm getting so much sleep. I'm literally gonna start hitting the gym again, bro. Like, it's time.
But yeah. But if I were to choose my father as a god, oh man, that's hard. That's a fucking oh, I'm talking about he's the sun god. Yeah, that's from Hermes. Those are Hermes' boots. He's basically the Greek version of the Flash. But I think the guy you're referring to, the sun god, that's actually Hermes. A centaur is a mythical creature, and they're soulless. They don't have souls. You do realize centaurs come from the underworld, right? Do you want to be part of the underworld? Because at that point, you're controlled by Hades. Then you want to be, what's his name? Poseidon. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make our a little trivia thing a little easier. I'm gonna look at all the different Greek gods and goddesses. All Greeks and goddesses. Okay. Oh my god. Alright, get prepared for a mouthful. Okay, so what deity are you connected to? I'm gonna probably butcher all these different names. So these are all lists of primordial Greek gods. I've never even heard of any of these people, and I'm a huge fan of Greek mythology. So here we go. Achilles, Aether, Ion, Anake, Chaos, Chronos, which is basically a Titan, Erebus, Eros, Gaia, which is basically a Titan, Hemera, Hyponos, Nemesis, Nisoi, Nyx, Aurora, Pontus, Tartarus, Thalassa, Thanatos, Uranus.
Uranus.
That's probably where they got the planet name Uranus. Here's the thing. Little trivia. Some of the planets that we name are named after gods. Neptune? Named after a god. King Neptune himself.
Guy from SpongeBob?
No, the real King Neptune, not the made-up one. You do realize Neptune was named before even SpongeBob was even a thing, right?
Yes, I know that. I was just saying it's from SpongeBob.
I don't know if Saturn's named after a god or a goddess, but
That's like
I
saying Master Chief from Fortnite.
What, like Batman from Fortnite? Like Spider-Man from Fortnite?
Bro,
like these from Fortnite?
Oh, it's the guy from Fortnite.
Like Stormtrooper from Fortnite?
That's so fucking annoying.
John Wick from Fortnite.
Hey, it's the guy from Fortnite.
Like Peter Griffin from Fortnite?
Goku
Bro,
from
I remember there were
Fortnite?
these like, bro, when I was a senior, bro, in high school last year, there were these crackhead kids, bro, and they would always pass by me and they would be like, low taper fam. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
So these people are the most notable gods that most of us should know about. And a lot of those names that y'all said are these people. The king of Olympus. The one and only Zeus. Hera, Poseidon, Demeter, Athena, Apollo, Artemis, Ares, Aphrodite, Hephaestus, Hermes, Hestia. Other noble deities include Hades, Persephone, Hecate, Nyx, Erebus, Helios, Selene. I have no idea how the hell to spell that name, so I'm just going to try. Asclepius, Pan, and Eros. Most of these names actually have or been mentioned in the God of War series. Actually, I take that back. I made a mistake. I said that Hermes was the god of the sun. I was incorrect. Helios is the god of the sun. Because when you hear the word Helios, what's the first word come to mind that involves sun? Close. Heliosphere.
Blinding. Like blinding.
Heliosphere. What is a heliosphere? Anybody know?
Round, it's a three-dimensional
Exactly.
circle.
So his name is actually means that he is the god of the sun. Well, the sun is round, therefore he becomes Helios. Get it? Somewhat. Anyway. So yes, Helios is the god of the sun, Hermes is god of light, speed, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Now let me ask you this, have you guys ever heard of the Hermes Trismegistus staff?
Sounds like I have one of those in my... Oh, wait.
Well, if you did, you would be living for a very, very, very long time. Because it grants you the power of immortality. Meaning that you would live thousands of years into the future while everyone in your family perishes right in front of you.
Sounds fun.
And here's the thing, this item also has a curse. And you know what that curse is? The curse is that if you willingly give it away to someone else, you die. Right then and there. Yes. But it is real. Because when Cassandra gave it to, whatever the fuck her name was, that researcher, yeah, Cassandra died. Cassandra has lived over 2,000 years, meaning that she has experienced every single Assassin's Creed event. Every single one. Well, here's the thing. At the very, very end of one of the games, we actually see her in Egypt. Yes, so there's a little cutscene where you actually see her in Egypt. And here's the thing. A Cassandra, or, well, generically it's canon that Cassandra is the actual main assassin of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Alexios is her brother, yes. But the thing is that he was brainwashed. He was brainwashed into believing that he had a higher power, he had a higher purpose, when he was none of those things, when he could have been better. But, the thing is that every single Assassin's Creed character is all tied. They're all big one, big family. And you wonder why. Bloodline. They're all from the same bloodline. So the Edward Kenway family, you know, all of them, every single one of them, they're all connected. Maybe not Naue, because Naue doesn't really seem Greek that much. But here's the thing. Here's the fun fact. At the end of the DLC, the first DLC, the Legacy of the First Blade, Cassandra has a baby. That baby goes to Egypt. That baby also has a daughter. And guess who her daughter is? Or his daughter is? Aya. His daughter is Aya. Yes. So, the little boy that dies in Origins, Bayek's son, Cassandra is his great-grandmother. And he probably didn't even know that. Because Aya is actually part Greek and Egyptian. Whereas Bayek is fully Egyptian, and then his son, I believe, is more... I don't know. I think his son is far more Egyptian than he is Greek, because I don't see Greek in him at all. But with Aya, you can tell that she has Greek in her. You can tell by her accent, the way she dresses, you can tell that there's Greek somewhere in there. But yes, Cassandra's granddaughter is Aya. And then her great-grandson is Bayek's son. So yeah, each game I think has its own bloodline, but I do think they're all tied together somehow, and I'm sure hopefully one day Ubisoft will explain that. As to when, we don't know. you have the Cassandra family line, you have the Edward Kenway line, and then I think you have some other one. Because here's the thing, Rogue and Unity, they're connected. Because at the end of Rogue is the beginning of Unity. Yes.
I'm sorry, did Pat leave the session again?
Why are we leaving? Am I missing something here?
Know. I genuinely don't. And,
Are we sure maybe there's no grief in the lobby? How long is Pat usually sleep for? I just heard that.
I don't think there's any griefer, because if they were, they would have to deal with me. And we already know how that ended last time, didn't we?
Okay.
Probably better if you don't.
Well, or maybe I do know. I don't know. But
all I can say is that Chaz is the whole reason why I had to do what I had to do. Because Chaz gave me the green light to deal with it.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, I remember you told me.
What happened?
Luckily I had some help, even though I didn't really need it, but I do appreciate it.
Hey.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, so to sum it up, we basically had a guy who was being a dickhead to everybody, and he griefed several people. And I was actually in Blaine County when he killed this person. He killed one person for a bounty. At first I thought maybe it was an accident, maybe it's just, you know, they wrong place, wrong time. But then he killed him again. That's when I started making my way over there. But the reason why I didn't attack him straight away is because I was afraid that I was going to get in trouble and probably be told to stop. And normally, when someone tells me to stop, I usually don't. Especially how bad the situation is. So, that's why I asked Chaz first before I could do it. At
This
first,
the raid-away guy or something else?
Oh, this is the raid-away guy, yeah, the guy that, you know, I attacked, you gave me the green light too.
Yeah.
So, at first, I asked Chaz for permission to deal with him. At first, I didn't get an answer, so I just waited until I got an answer, and then that's when Phil left, and then that's when Chaz said, do it. Just get rid of him. And, yeah, I think he regrets ever having to deal with me. Yeah, Melons did tell me just go ahead and do it. Just do it. Because at this rate, I felt like nothing was going to be solved, and I feel like the only way to solve it is deal with it on your own. Which is why he resulted. He went in faster like 3 times. So when he finally went faster for the 3rd time, I said, you should probably stay there.
Any other dipshits want to step up?
Well, I got tired of him being a complete dick to everybody. And I think that's the reason why, because see, the thing is, I did kill him in front of Pro, and Pro didn't do anything. So I don't think Pro really gave a shit about that. At least, I think he said he didn't. He did see it, but he...
Hey, Ugly, you're playing for our team now.
Even though probably wasn't the best idea, but sometimes you have to fight fire with fire. And sometimes words are not enough.
Light Molotov.
Did I want to kill him during the stream? No, I did not. But I have. There is a time where you get very antsy, you get trigger happy, and you almost can't stop yourself. Sometimes you just gotta do what needs to be done. Oh, I hear that noise from Cyberpunk. That's basically the...
No, it sounds like a car stalling.
Wait. Wait, does he die regardless of what choice you made? Damn. Did you know? Did you know that if you actually, if you go to get Johnny Silverhand's gun, like if you didn't get it the first time you did the mission, you can actually go back to the same area and get it again. Like, go get it. So it's not required to do it during the mission. A lot of people kept saying it was not possible to go back and get it, but it actually is. You just have to go exactly and trace your steps again. Same thing with his car. You can go back and get his car too. That shouldn't really matter because all you had to do is lose his damn body and you probably have the key to the car. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But yeah, if that is the case, I recommend that you keep him alive because that car is very unique. You're not gonna find it again. It's also the only car in the game that's actually real. That's why it's so popular.
Ooh, motherfucker.
But yeah. A lot of times that when there's creepers and nothing's being done about it, usually I'm there. And it works. Oh, I could take all of you on by myself. I told Melons that me and Pro could probably be evenly matched. Maybe, I don't know. But the rest of you, no, I could kick all your asses. I was trained a variety of different people.
I'm not sure if I would be an easy matchup for you.
I was trained by one of the few best players in this entire game. So.
Yeah, well, I played Payday 2 and Dead Sense.
And a lot of times I do play dirty, if need be.
I played Payday 2 and Death Sense 1 down difficulty, so there's that.
Although I do recommend that if a lot of you are unable to defend yourself, I do recommend that you try to get better at defending yourself, so that way, well, maybe next time you won't need help. You know, if as long as you're able to stand your ground and defend yourself without help, I'll give you props. But if you get your ass kicked by somebody, oh, believe me, I'm gonna be right there. And they're not gonna like me.
Damn.
Maybe
Let's see
accidental
him.
shooting? Does he really want to do that?
Bro, I just read this. You guys won't believe what movie is getting a sequel. Do you guys know this movie called The Social Network?
Oh my god. Yeah, that's fucking Mark
What is the
Zuckerberg.
point? I don't understand the purpose of this. Like, do we really need a sequel?
Didn't the
Well,
first one already tell the full story that, you know, Mark Zuckerberg fucked his old friends over and took over the company that they created?
you know how I found out too? The reason I found out is because they wanted to bring back Andrew Garfield for the movie.
He is a decent actor, I'll give him that.
Like, well, I mean, yeah, but I mean that's not the worst idea.
I mean, yeah, Instagram did come after Facebook, so, and it is owned by Facebook, or as they would call it, Meta.
I mean, if they made like a movie that can make it kind of like a mini universe, I mean,
I'll be right back.
Hold on, they might be cooking with that, but a direct sequel is completely pointless. Well, no, I mean like, say they did a movie about this, like with Apple, for example, you know.
I think they did.
And it could be like its own sort of series of movies.
Like, why is
Well, I mean, I
the
don't know
Lucky
what that
Wheel
was
such a
about. That
low
was just an
frame rate?
example.
What the hell is this? Like, it looks like a goddamn modern Pokemon game.
Bro, 30 fucking minutes later, no one has said a word. Oh my god. That is crazy.
Raptor 1 here. Got a full tank. Who needs a ride? See an incendiary.
I love beating random civilians. Well, Keanu was there at E3, so I don't think it was quite last.
Silence, deadbeat. You just joined the good guys.
Bonus points.
Bro. Let me ask you. Oh my god, no. You finish it. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm gonna ask you guys for your opinion on this, because I want to know your opinion on this. But basically, I'm kind of early working on a video, and this is a huge hot take, but I think you guys will agree. 2018 was the greatest year in gaming.
I agree with that.
Hard disagree.
Why?
Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee released that year.
Fuck Pokemon, bro. Dude,
Damn, he just
look
said
at
straight up
2018,
fuck
bro.
Pokemon.
Dude, it was fucking stacked. Like, you cannot argue with this, bro. You just can't do it. Like, bro.
I don't know, 2009 seems pretty good.
2018 was the greatest year in video games.
Here, you know what? I'm gonna do Toxic Slaughter a little favor. He wants money, he'll get some. Damn it. I guess we'll have to wait. I hope so too. Because since Pro isn't here.
Plus, you're in the same MC as Toxic right now, so I don't know if like infighting is enabled.
It wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered anyway, because even if he killed her, he would not get it. He has to be outside the MC or CEO for it to count.
Anyway, how much do you guys agree with what I said? Do you guys think that would be a good decision?
I'm still going to say 2009 is a lot better.
Okay,
What?
so let's just change the tides here a bit now. Since we talked about like what gaming year was good. Up until, see, I was born in 93, so I'm going to start there between 93 and right now. Name one or multiple years that you feel that was the worst year ever.
Worst year ever. It's 2020.
Bro, no, hell no. Are you serious?
I'd have to say 2001.
I mean, like, in general,
because
not in
it
game.
changed our country forever.
It changed every
bro,
country.
Now, here, can we just agree in unison on something, bro? Let's just agree that GTA 3 absolutely carried 2001.
Unfortunately, I have to disagree.
Why?
I was in elementary school when that happened. That's
But,
why
bro,
I think.
This is the thing, though. GTA 3, it literally pioneered all of the other open world games, bro.
Do you realize that GTA 3 had to be redone due to the fact of the events of 9/11? Did you know originally the game was originally supposed to have the Twin Towers, and then it was scrapped at the very last minute?
I know about that. But this is the thing. Despite that, they completely delayed the game by a month. But dude, the game was still successful.
Don't feel much different. I've always been fast as fuck.
People were scared, man.
Bro.
They didn't have time to think about video games. People were scared.
Okay, bro. This was like a month later, and I'm not saying like, oh, fuck 9/11 or something. That's not necessarily what I'm saying.
Well, then,
But,
no,
like,
that's not what we're saying. You're saying.
No, I know. I'm just saying, bro. But like, if you put that like aside, you just look at the game. Like, bro.
I think what he's trying to say is that the game was good for its year, but the thing is he needs to understand that during that time, people didn't really think about GTA 3 during that time. People were more focused on the American attack. People were scared.
I mean, I get it, you know.
Because a lot of people, they look at us, they look at the event that happened to us, and they ask themselves, are we next? That's what they'll be asking. They'll be asking themselves, are we next?
But like, bro. Okay.
Cause see, when I was in elementary school, I saw it on the news. I saw the buildings burning, but they didn't have the volume up, so we couldn't hear what was being said. But we could see what was happening. And at the time, we were confused. I asked my teacher, I'm like, "What's going on? I don't understand. Like, why are you showing us this?" They wouldn't tell us. They never told us because they didn't want us to be scared. They knew that if we... Oh yeah, they sent us home early, yes. We stayed exactly in the classroom. We did not do classes that day. Schools were shut down all over the U.S. They were on lockdown. The entire country was physically on lockdown.
Cause of death. I shot you in the fucking head.
Damn.
Damn.
Bro, I wasn't even born yet.
Same.
See, here's the thing. I never forget that day. Never will.
But like, yeah, I mean, I get it, you know.
I'm what you call, I think, a millennial. I don't know. I mean, you were pretty young. You might be a millennial, but do you remember anything of it during that age? Well, yeah, because if you were 4 months old, you wouldn't be a millennial anymore. Or at all, really. See, millennials are during the 90s, just so you know. So what year were you born? Yeah, you wouldn't be a millennial. But you know what? There ain't a damn day where I don't forget that, because it's with me for the rest of my life. Even though I didn't physically experience it fully like other people did, but that memory is always embedded in my head. I mean, it is literally embedded in our heads, for those that remember. And see, that's what scares a lot of people, because we don't know when the next attack is going to be. We just have to be prepared.
Bro,
Because, I mean, due to all the events that have happened in the past, I mean, there are so many damn crazy people out there, world leaders who are fucking nuts. I'm not gonna say any names, but they're just itching to blow us all to hell. I'm serious. They've already threatened to blow us all to hell. And I think that's what scares a lot of us, is because we're afraid that there's going to be a 9/11 part 2.
Bro, we are not having 9/11 I'm telling you.
And a far worse scale.
I really don't think that's good.
I was talking to one of my neighbors, okay, and we were discussing this exact thing. Not about 9/11, but about another attack. See, where I live near a historical bridge. It is the tallest railroad bridge in my state. It was built in early 1900s. Freight trains, old steam engines used to go past this bridge. There used to be a train station here. There used to be a post office, a store. My great-grandmother ran that store. besides the point. We were talking, and she thinks that if there comes a time that we get attacked by somebody, that bridge will be one of those targets. She believes that that bridge will be one of those targets. And if that comes to the case, I'll be dead. Because I actually don't live that far from where it's going to be impacted. I could literally go up my driveway and go about maybe 50 feet, and I'm right there. Yes. So, if the blast radius is big enough, I would be dead.
Yeah, well, I don't think the next big terrorist attack is gonna happen in the United States.
Hey, you heard of the movie Cannibal Holocaust,
you know what?
right?
We didn't expect Russia to invade Ukraine either, but it did. It happened.
Now, personally, I think it's gonna happen in China because of the larger population.
None of us expected COVID to happen, but it did. See, that's the thing. We can't predict the future. And you know why?
No, we can make educated guesses.
No, it's not even an educated guess. We don't predict the future. We create it. That's what we do. We create the future. Choices that we make in everyday life determines the future. You change one thing, it leads to another. You change that, it leads to another. And it's an endless conception. One thing leads to another.
Okay, well, Benji, I'm gonna try and smash into you with my Tula.
Good luck with that. Here, let me get my little small miniature violin like Mr. Krabs.
Hey, come here. Oh, you smashed into those buildings. What are you trying to, like, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, good idea, don't say that. Because that's not what I was trying to do. That would be a very bad joke.
Yeah. It'd be your fault for making it.
Oh, no, I didn't tell you to say it.
No, it would be your fault for smashing into the tower.
Well, I thought it was a big enough gap for me to get through, but turns out I was wrong. Anyway, besides the point, I have to admit, we've had a lot of interesting topics.
Yeah, let's talk about something with less seriousness behind it.
Like what?
Hey, have you heard of a movie called Cannibal Holocaust?
Nope.
No. And I probably don't want to because it already sounds bad by the title.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes,
it's kind of like a
cheesy
fan footage-like movie.
Not my
Yeah,
type.
I'm not interested in that kind of stuff. It might be historically, it might have history tied to it during that event that I'm not going to say. But personally, I don't want to watch that. Because that sounds really bad.
It's kind of like a documentary type movie, almost.
Oh, I don't watch documentaries. I hate documentaries. You, sir, suck.
And it's a shock-like horror movie.
Listen, man, it's more like a Tula sucks, okay?
No, I think you suck.
I smashed into
And
you.
you know what's crazy? My helicopter was far more damaged than his plane, and yet somehow I survived.
Yeah, because it's a goddamn plane. It doesn't exactly take well to crash into buildings.
No, Thank you.
You're the faulty one.
Therefore, I'm a god.
No, you're not.
Do you want to test that theory? You want to
bet.
test that theory?
Bet.
Okay. Don't get mad when I
I
kick
think
your
pistol
ass.
only, like in like the park by the casino.
Minnie, I think you should take one good look at my KD and think about how I got that.
Playing for our team now.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I was in my hunter. And yeah, he sucked. But he didn't really fight back that much. He didn't even try to fight back. No. Okay, look. If I was him and I got my ass kicked by someone who had a little bit more experience than me, well, yeah, I'd definitely apologize because I wouldn't want that to happen. That's embarrassing. I tell you what, Minnie. I'm gonna let you off the hook. I'm gonna let this one slide. But next time, don't ask for it. Because you'll get it.
Okay, no, better idea. Hakuchu drags the, what was it, compact rifle at LSIA.
What?
Hakuchu drags compact rifle LSIA. Come on. Yes. Not a bad idea. We could do that. We could do that. No, I could just do a share play with him.
I did used to have it, yes, but I don't play it no more.
Yeah, but I can do a share play with, like, you know, like, have him be player 2.
I don't do share play.
You just have to join it. It doesn't even require you owning the game or to download anything.
I can't join it or start it.
Boo. Boo.
Not like yours is any better. Yeah, that shut him up, didn't it?
Always picking up the slack from you, lazy bastard.
Well, it's a good thing that I knew you were friendly that one time. Because, well, she didn't die. She almost did. Her and Timmy. I think she knows what event I'm talking about.
Yeah, look, Toxic can't get the bounty on you.
They were just chilling that day, and I can't remember what I was doing and who I was pissed off, but I just felt like just gunning for everybody in that lobby besides the person I was friends with, and that was TJ. It wasn't until I realized that TJ had told me that someone had messaged him about me trying to kill them. I'm like, that's who messaged you? They're like, oh, these people. Like, oh, are they friendly? He's like, yeah. I was like, oh, shit. So then that's when I messaged him. I think I apologized and told him that I would just leave him alone. And I did. I left them alone. So, a lot of times, like, if I don't know if someone's friendly in there, and I kill them, it's not my fault. But I'm glad I didn't kill them. Because, yeah, it probably ended up a lot worse. You guys weren't even doing anything. You were just, you were just standing there, like, just doing whatever. I think Timmy was the one that messaged TJ. I don't think it was necessarily you. Well, they didn't message me, they messaged TJ. What?
Flips you onto the highway, didn't I?
You're really asking for this ass kicking, aren't you?
Eh. Benj, I'm bored. I'm gonna flip you.
Dude, I am literally trying to spare you from having your GTA career ruined.
Oh boy.
All I'm doing is like using the future shot
I'm
kissy
literally
and
giving
just
you
flipping your
mercy.
car. That's all I'm doing. The appropriate reaction would be grab a ramp while you try to flip me.
You had wings?
Oh, what?
Means she's a better player on PC.
So are you like, are you like, how do I say it? Are you like a superhero that we don't know about and you clip your wings?
58 nothing. I got a whole lot more.
I know, I'm just being silly.
That
Red Bull
sale
gives you
is-
wings.
Why did they start the sale without me being here? God damn it.
Well, now that
Hold
she
on, I
said
gotta
she
get over
clipped
there.
her wings, she probably had Red Bull and decided, well, I don't need these anymore, so I'm gonna clip them.
The PS5 touched my bank account.
I once knew a person who had wings. You know who that person was? A bird.
What, did you kill a bird or something? Like a pet parrot?
Now, why on earth would you think that I would do something so inhumane?
You're saying it sarcastically. Did you kill a bird?
So the first thing you could come up with, oh, did you kill a bird? Is that what that means? Did you get your driver's license out of a Cheerios box as a prize? Because you, sir, deserve your license to be revoked.
Bro, it's not that funny.
That is objectively funny. I mean, come on.
That's even better. Maybe he got a little, maybe he got a tattoo with it too. The little ones you put on your arm and you put a hot rag on it and it just sticks and disappears after a couple days.
Oh man, I had a Thomas Tank Engine ones of those when I was a kid. Those were awesome. Though they only lasted like a couple minutes.
Oh, they last a lot longer. I think they last for at least a day or two.
We ain't going to overtime today.
Well, they don't really peel off, they more just fade away. Fade away, peel off.
I'm gonna knock every door off that thing. Benj, I'm bored. I'm gonna ruin your insurance rates.
Excuse me.
Well, honestly, I think I'm knocking over as many of my door things as yours.
Well, I hate to tell you, but I think you have skeletons in your closet.
You're gonna run away now. Skeleton out there. Hell no, I'm not dealing with a skeleton.
Yeah, run away.
Skeleton.
Okay, so Menu chases a car that looks like the Ghostbusters car. the driver gets out. He looks
That was
like a
pizza delivery,
skeleton,
Dan.
and Minnie's like, "Oh nope, I'm out of here. Fuck that. I ain't dealing with no damn skeleton."
Believe me, Pokemon Legends ZA has taught me well in the art of running away.
I put a spell on you. Anybody know that song?
Nope.
It's very old. Older than me.
So tired, bro.
That from like Hex Girls from Scooby Doo.
So there's two different versions of Put a Spell on You. There is the original, which was made in 1950, and then there was a version of it by the Sanderson sisters. I'm hoping you guys know who the Sanderson sisters are. Oh my god. Let me ask you this. Have you ever heard of the 90s movie called Hocus Pocus? I put a spell on you. Yeah, that's basically the Sanderson sisters singing that song. She sings one of the songs. And they actually redid the movie again. They did a sequel, and it's called Hocus Pocus 2. But the thing is the movie takes place, I think, 30 years after the first one. I think all of them did, except for the original characters. The ones that were kids. But we do find out that one of the characters is actually kin to one of the characters when the sisters were first put to death. Let me actually see if I can find it. Hang on. Yes, can I help you? Are you lost? Yes, I am kidding you. You put a spell on me. That's not what I said.